Hello, water signs. It's a Lulu, okay? Thank you. Now then, we're going to do your spiritual conversation. Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. Y'all company. How y'all doing? Yay. Your children. They are company as well. All right. So thank you for your likes, shares, subscribes, and comments. Thank you for your love and support. Port. All right. Today is a good day. I think we don't, the noise or distraction that we were having in the general, the collective read, hopefully it's over and done with, okay? Because it's been very hard to find the time and the right time and space with all these distractions and everything going on. All right, so let's go ahead and jump in. We do have the big girls out, and they have been talking. Okay, so let's go ahead and jump in. Any information that you need is in the description box. Don't forget to go ahead and hop on the wait list over on the Academy, which is also in the description, for the mastering your love language. It has a lot to do with just the work, healing as we go and grow, right? All right, I'll have a better, a more detailed description for you soon, but I just want to go ahead and hop in here and get these to y'all, okay? Because the girls been talking today. What do you have for my beautiful water signs, honey? What do they need to know, not what they want to know? The girls are talking, okay? Some of you may have recently came into union with someone who you're going to be with for a while, okay? There is someone here who you will learn a lot from. They will learn a lot from you as well. But I also feel like you're going to come to a space where you may come to a crossroads where when it, with something that, okay, calm down. There's a huge decision that is coming up for you here with this crossroads, but I feel as though it has to do with people may want you to choose between family and your significant other. There may be something to the effect of the children not liking your significant other or something like that, right? But overall, because I really feel like whoever you are connecting to may have some type of past or that may be conflicting with the way that you were brought up or what is expected of you. This person may not be like your exes or what you would traditionally, what people have in mind that you should date. First card out, shadow work. First card out is shadow work. Hold on, let me tell you something. Now, I'm not reading all these cards in no damn reverse. Now, that's too many cards in reverse. That's going to make this a little too much of interesting. I don't know how y'all even reversed anyway. What y'all been doing since I ain't been in here? They've been doing something. Because I've been doing my personals somewhere else in another part. All right, so the first card out is attachment. This is you really taking a closer look at some of the shadowy sides of your personality, your way of being, whatever it is in your life. Like you are really looking deeper into your current situation, right? What brought you this far, right? What is it that you will need? What is it that you will need to rid yourself of, right? When it comes to these patterns, these old patterns. It's like you've possibly been doing the same thing over and over again, expecting different results, and now that is being brought to the forefront. You're finally seeing that you have control. Like, okay, they are saying this big as day. They are saying that you have run from this long enough, right? You've run from this long enough. You've not wanted to see this long enough. You've not wanted to heal from this long enough. You've not wanted to step in your truth about this long enough, because the journey card is in reverse, right? You didn't want to go there. You were afraid possibly of where this might take you. You may have been very, because the thinking woman is also crossing that. This is how they are. I got to figure out how to show y'all the cards, but I guess I'll just show the cards and not show my face, which would help. Then I ain't got to put on no clothes, okay, or keep no clothes on, okay? What help? Too much information. So here's what we're getting. All right, the way that this is crossing, there are some things that are coming up, some old patterns of behavior, some type of emotional belief, some type of attachment that you may even have, whether it's energetically or just overall corded to someone, right? And you haven't wanted to move away from this way of being, but you're being forced, like it's being brought to the forefront of your awareness for you to handle. And they are showing you and providing you the tools, but it's on you if you move forward with it. But with this thinking woman in the reverse, this is either you or someone outside of you that is very pessimistic about your journey, about where it is that you could possibly go. The moon card is here as well, so there may be some things that are revealed to you that you don't have a choice but to walk away from, right? Calm down. You need to calm down. All right. So what I'm also getting here is that when it comes to your abundance, when it comes to you being in a space of clarity. Now, really quick. Oh, my bell ain't in here. My bell ain't. Where's my bell? It's in there. Calm down. Okay. There's a new moon in Libra, I believe, coming up, and that's supposed to have a lot of emotional things in it here, or something like that, okay? But overall, what I'm getting with this is that if you don't go ahead and face this, if you don't go ahead and take the necessary steps to really just let this go, which I do feel like you are, right? But it's going to take you some time because these came out together, right? The coin is falling in the wrong direction. Okay, it's like you are handing your power over, you're handing your coin over, you're handing your abundance over. You got to go ahead and deal with whatever this is that you are faced with. And with this attachment card, she has a chain around her arm connected to this pillar, but there's the what do you call it? It's not she's not fully connected to it. She's attached because all of this time she's been giving her energy and power to it, and now it's time for her to let it go. But in order for her to walk away from it, she's going to have to make a conscious decision to walk away from it. So that's very important for you, because with that blossoming abundance, when it's in the upright, which we are going to read it really quick like it is, you walk away from these things, you face them, you analyze them, you do your self-auditing, you make your to-do list where you are going to really go into each one of these things, which probably connect. If you figure out how all of them connect, you'll see, right, the bigger picture. So that way you can do this effortlessly, right? So what I'm getting here is to pull a surrender card because of that effortlessness that just came in my head, right? Clarify this attachment and blossoming abundance. What is it that the water signs need to know? Because I do see you walking away from it, though. Surrender comparisons with other people. Keep your eyes trained on yourself. Focus on your strength, attractiveness, and power. So what I'm getting with that, I need to calm down, don't I? But what I'm getting with that is that you I don't feel like you're comparing yourself overall. What I feel like is that there's this, what will people think, or how will people receive me, or how do I really step fully into this next level, right? And with this, I'm just saying where it's important for you to just make sure that you know that you are doing the right thing for the right reason. This is something that is going to help you to grow, but this not only is helping you, but it's helping people who come behind you as well. Surrender to trust. Trust yourself in your decisions. Don't be swayed by others' strong opinions. Okay? Strong opinions about what to do. Take action and be confident that you have chosen the right path. Okay. I mean, right? So I really feel like you're going to move into this space where you really just go ahead and let it go, right? You're going to change course, or change the way that you do certain things, whatever it is that comes to you, right? And you're going to decide to go ahead and leave it behind. Some of you may even be leaving, relocating, or leaving your home behind with only a few things, a van full of things, right? Or one of those small U-Hauls, or like a box truck. Like, you are leaving a lot of things behind that it's like, oh, okay, gotcha. So some of you may be in a space where you are just deciding that whatever it is that wherever you were living, whatever career you had, whatever it is that you were going through, you're like, you know what, this ain't even worth it. I'm about to go. Okay, your hand on your hip like this, whatever. But you're like, you know what, all of this isn't even worth it. What you thought you wanted, you realize you don't want. That's the way I'm looking at this, okay? I also feel that many of you are leaving a lot of pain, a lot of pressure, a lot of maybe even modern constructs. You're leaving a lot of things behind. And what I'm really getting is that you have embodied this self-love. I'm with her in this pink, right? But you have really embodied this self-love. You have really moved into this space where you are more focused on your personal growth. You're more focused on possibly your business. You're more focused on your children. There's something that you're more you're giving your energy and efforts and time to something that you deem more valuable. And I really feel like what's going to happen is many of you may have felt like you were closed off from spirit for a while. You may have felt as though your sinks weren't sinking. You may have felt like you may have even had a lot of nightmares or what have you. And now you are seeing things clearly when you finally see it for what it is and begin to walk away. Okay, so let's see here. Clarify these first 3 cards because it's a lot going on, honey. I also feel here that being patient is going to be very, very important for you. Patience. Allow things to unravel. You are going to unlock a lot of secrets. You're going to unlock a lot of doors. But overall, what I feel like you are going to follow your inner guidance even more so than not, right? I feel like you're going to get a lot of nudges, more nudges than you have gotten in the recent past, probably the past couple of years. Like this is going to be very intense, very strong. You may feel, you may get text messages and there's no phone number. It's like that. Like they are really communicating with you to let you know that you are on the right path. Keep moving ahead, right? Because there's going to be, with these 2 people in reverse, you got the thinking woman and the thinking man. The people that you thought that you could usually depend on, the people you thought that you could usually bounce ideas off of, these people may be the people that you are walking away from because they are under the walking away card. I feel like there's a thinking man that is trying to bind you. There's a thinking man that is trying to keep you from getting out of a divorce. A thinking man that is trying to keep you captive. A thinking man who is trying to keep you in a space where, because I feel like some of you, you are moving to a space where you're going to either play small or going to play big. Which one you're going to do, right? And so while you are getting, trying to calibrate this new level of energy or this new way of doing things, this new life cycle, what is it to you? How do you step fully in your truth in this? And there may be someone who is trying to offer you something, but it doesn't make sense to where you are going. Someone is trying to offer you something to keep you stuck in your head. Maybe this is mental manipulation as well. What information do you have for these cards up here, honey? Glad it's daytime. I can act up just a little bit. And the distraction is gone. Alright. What information do you have for my beautiful water signs? These first 3 cards, honey. Because what? 4 of Pentacles. Yep. This is about saving money, conservatism, control. All right, and then you got strength in the reverse, right? So see, this is a thing, confirming these last 3 cards. Maybe you even feel like you don't know your security, the way that you used to do things. You're trying, maybe you get to that space where you have to see that what you are holding on to is time for it to be ripped. It's time for it to go. Time for it to be ripped. It's not time for it to be ripped. If you don't let it go, it will be ripped from you. That's how they do it, okay? If you don't let it go, it's going to be, it's going to be ripped from you, because I'm seeing here there may be a lot of self-doubt with this attachment card, like really facing yourself, really facing your truth, your new truth, right? Because you're supposed to contradict yourself with growth, right? So I feel like you may even be in, like, this may be a lot of raw emotion when it comes to what it is that you are releasing. Like this may be a child to you, or maybe this is empty nest syndrome. When it comes to empty nest syndrome, I don't have my bell, okay? When it comes to empty nest syndrome, go ahead and begin to prepare for it years before it actually happens. I'm telling you now. I'm telling you now, okay, from experience. But at any rate, you may be in a space where there's a lot of self-doubt. There may be a lot of you feeling like you don't know what to do or which way to go, or what have you. You need to sit in meditation. You need to sit and be patient and wait for answers as well. You cannot move forward until you have a plan. You are not allowed to move forward, and you will see it, because this next level, this next journey, this next place that you are going in your life is going to require for you to be very strategic, more strategic than you have been, okay? Because this is about you working smarter and not harder, right? Because now you are seeing things with this life review that you are going through. You see, 6 of Cups, see? And it's like a lot of memories. There may be some nostalgic things coming through that remind you of who you are. There may be some things that are coming through that ground you and get you to a space where you are able to listen more, put you in a space where you are ready for this new beginning. That is the Fool card. So you are in the space where you are ready for this new beginning. You're in the space where you are ready to go ahead and get back in tune with your star player. You're ready to get back into that energy of innocence, right? You protect your innocence, but you also allow yourself to be more open, more free. Like, you may have been one of those people who was so serious about life, or you may have been someone who this thinking man or this thinking woman had you held captive in doing things in a certain type of way, or they didn't allow you to be yourself in some kind of way. What information do you have for my water signs, honey? Because, baby, what? The King of Cups in reverse. Someone who is very moody. Someone who may have been emotionally abusive. Someone who may have drank a lot. Someone whose emotional intelligence is not matching of the actual age of the person, right? So whoever this is, they were heartless, right? Undiplomatic, whoever this is, right? Very manipulative. And I really feel like there's some breakthroughs that are coming through. There's some truth atonement here with the Seven of Swords in reverse. This is a lot of self-realization. Now you are seeing the part that you played in certain things, how long it went on, and how now moving forward you'll be able to cut it off and cut it, go ahead and not even allow a cord to be created, connected, or anything like that. You're going to realize things quicker now, because with this Ace of Swords, this is mental clarity. This is a breakthrough. This is some truth when it comes to what it is that you came to do, how you came to do it, and so forth. I also feel like there's a lot that you have manifested into this reality. There's a lot that you are seeing about yourself, who you are, and how you got even to the space where you are, where you had some type of imbalance. There may have been an excess of something. Maybe you were more materialistic than you even thought that you were. Maybe you know what I mean? Or maybe it was like you may have been overeating, right? Emotionally eating. There was something about excess, right? But I also feel like this is like you felt personally you went through this thing. It's part of the stages of realization, right? It's part of the ascension process. You realize you beat yourself up a little bit. You beat the person up in your head a little bit. You might beat them up. Please don't beat them up, bitch. You're going to go to jail. But you really get to a space and then where you get that mental clarity, right? And then you sit back with it and you realize you play it all back. And then now you really realize the part that you played, the part that they played, the part other people played, or what have you. All right, let's move on to these other cards, because I'm really up in here today, honey. Now then. So this second row is about patience. This is about preparing for this journey, not feeling like you're caught up. See, that's why you need that strategy, because with this at the bottom, right, that's why you need to go ahead and there's something being revealed to you so that you can get out of this, right? Here's the thing. When people are in abusive relationships, abusive situations, sometimes there's more than one abuser. What do I mean by that? Sometimes you have an in-law or possibly your own family member or friends who are telling you, no, it's not even that bad. You are tripping. You shouldn't leave and you shouldn't do this or whatever this is, okay? I really feel like it has to do with people around you trying to keep you caught up, and they may be using you. I don't even know. But the thing about that is it's usually more than one abuser when you have other people that are interacting. If you haven't been separated from your family and friends, right? If the person hasn't just, put you on a little island and just feed you, you know what I mean? But sometimes you can't. What I'm getting from this is you need to be mindful of who you try to ask for assistance to get out of a certain situation. Be mindful of who you ask to help you to unravel your own thoughts. What are your limits, right? Because you may feel limited in a certain at a certain point, right? They talking, baby. Now, clarify this second row, honey, because this is patience, journey, and the thinking man. So we're going to go ahead and turn those in the upright, since we already talked about them in the reverse. So with this patience, they want you to be very mindful of keeping to yourself when it comes to your plans for the future. They want you to be very mindful they want you to sit and assess, because when you move into that Six of Cups that came up earlier, that's going to be a space where you're going to move into, even though you have all these nostalgic feelings, memories, thoughts, what have you. You may even find an heirloom or something sentimental that takes you back as well. Be patient with your process, because there's some more for you to assess before you go on this journey. Here, you may even be taking a trip, may have your whole bag packed. But at the end of the day, I feel like you may be going towards someone. This is for others of you. You may be going towards a thinking man here. Ace of Cups. But this is the Ace of Cups in reverse, so that's why you have to be patient. Because with this Ace of Cups in reverse, it's about blocked intuition. This may even be repressed emotions, things that need to bubble up, like I said, for you to assess, for you to add to your emotional to-do list, for you to make sure that you are clear on your standing before moving forward. You're acting on logic and not emotions, right? Yeah. Because this is the Five of Wands in reverse. So I'm telling you, you do what you need to, how you need to, and boom. This is avoiding conflict. This is avoiding, yeah, that's why he had to be turned over too. Creating a plan where you can avoid conflict, tension, or what have you. This could be your boss. I don't know. You know your life. So it's like, with you doing this work that needs to be done, you win a battle before it's even fought, right? Yep, the Wheel of Fortune. There it is. Good luck. Positive life changes. Now you can go on that journey that you were putting off. Now you can go on that journey that they were blocking you from. Now you can move forward here because you pulled yourself together. The masculine and feminine within may have been off balance, right? Excuse me. The masculine and feminine within may have been off center here. So what I'm seeing here is that with this Moon card coming up, see, and some of you don't even want to take a new love or take a new love offer until you figure out what you got going on. Making sure that, you know, you're in a right space before you even move toward this person who may be offering you stability. This person may be offering you romance. This person is coming in and offering you a 10 of clarity. That ain't even no card, but I like it. A 10 of clarity. And I got that from this. I don't know what kind of crystal this is. It may be a quartz crystal. We're going to say it's a quartz crystal. And guess what happens with quartz crystals? They're one of the best healing crystals, right? And you can place them on your body or what have you if you're having any issues. And it will redirect any type of chemical imbalances or what have you. I forget what I was going to say, but whatever. But I feel like this person comes in and is someone who can regulate you, if that makes sense. Regulator. Mount up. Now then. So these last three cards are the Moon card, all tied up, and the Thinking Woman. We're flipping her over because we already talked about her in reverse. So in the upright, this could possibly be you. Now you have thought your way out of a situation. You may have done some research or found some kind of help that is very beneficial, not artificial, like when this lady was in reverse. But with this Goddess of the Moon card, this has a lot to do with you getting out by water. This has a lot to do about clarity that comes in lucid dreams. This has a lot to do with possibly mermaids, but also this has a lot to do with overall you trusting your intuition more and not being afraid, because there may be a little fear that comes in that you feel blocked or you feel like maybe I'm not making the right decision, and then it's like no. And there may even be an attorney or a judge or someone who was in law who comes in to help, whether they're here or not, right? What information do you have for my water signs, honey? 10 of Cups, disconnection. I told you, feeling disconnected. Then you realize misaligned values, struggling relationship. So now you realize, see, that I feel like if you have been dealing with someone from the past who was trying to keep you caught up, but you want to move forward, it has a lot to do with this. Someone's mad because you're disconnected. Yeah, they're trying to put you in isolation. Yeah, with this, like I said earlier, with this all tied up card. Okay, but overall with this Hermit in reverse, this is it's important for you to flip that Hermit into the upright so that you will be able to reconnect with your self-love, but overall the love energy overall, so that you can get the abundance that you so rightfully have worked for, whatever that is, right? Let's see here. Yeah, somebody's seeking closure. Someone wants closure and they're trying to keep you tied up. No. More than likely you have given them the closure that they need. Closure is based on if the person even really wants closure. Because sometimes people come back around. They say that they want closure. They want to make, or they, just want you to hear them out. Okay, hear them out. Ain't nothing wrong with it. Go on ahead, hear them out. But at the end of the day, you want to make sure that you are not allowing yourself to get caught back up in a situation that will cause you delays from trying to take a shortcut. Because someone may be trying to take a shortcut to get to a space. It could be you trying to take a shortcut, but overall wait for things to be revealed to you before moving forward. What do you have for these water signs before I leave up out of here? Nine of Swords. Not this 8 moving into this 9. Turmoil. Somebody, you know what I mean? Don't do that. Don't do that. Let me see how y'all can get out of there real quick before I go. Don't do that. Because I'm seeing here that you may have so much on your mind and so many things scary. Like, this is just fear. That's all. Fear. Obsessive thoughts. What information do you have here for this 9 of Swords for my water signs before we roll up out of here, honey? Surrender to setting limits. It is healthy to set boundaries in relationships. Practice expressing your needs and remember that no is a complete sentence. I told you. Whoever it is trying to stop you and block you or whatever, say no, even if it's energetically. A nice firm, you got to say no and mean that. Ain't no. No. You're going to have to be firm in your no. Think of the worst case scenario of someone being in your face for you to say no to. Somebody trying to take your stuff. Somebody trying to take your purse. I don't know. Somebody trying to do something. Think of the worst case scenario. What kind of no? Where is the fire in that no? And that's the no that you focus on. You use that no as your no when it comes to if this is energetic or whatnot, right? But you need to stand firm. You need to stand 10 on your square, okay? Now, if you made it this far, please drop 2 feet in the comments because you are standing on your square, okay? You know what you came here to do, how you came here to do it. People are either with you or against you. They need to figure out their position. Ain't no in between. Not in this day and age, okay? All right, I'm Lulu. I'm out of here, okay? Bye.